Hi guys, so today we're going to be making a cookie dough pizza and I'm here with Hope and
little Luna,
my little dog, Luna. So let's get started. So we've beaten together the 185 grams of softened butter and the
320 I think.
325 grams of brown and white sugar mixed together. And then after that was soft, we added in the 2 beaten eggs and we've just added in the 335 grams of flour. And this is what it should look like.
Oh, and you need some chocolate.
You need 160 grams of chocolate.
And just some mini marshmallows, but we're going to chop them in half.
Now you could add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract if you wanted to, but we're not going to. So I've been using the KitchenAid because I find it much easier. So the next thing we do is clear a surface and sprinkle some plain flour or self-raising flour, depends what you want to use, on the surface. Just spread it out.
And then you're going to want to add some flour into it.
No. You want to get it out.
So it doesn't really matter if it's a bit wet because of the flour on the surface, so it depends on how wet your mixture is. Depends on how much flour you put onto the surface.
It's going to be making a very big cookie, as you can probably already tell because of all the ingredients and how much of each ingredient they
And the oven has to be on 182 degrees C.
Yeah.
So you're just going to want to just make it into a big bowl like this.
Yeah.
And then just keep on making it like around on the bench.
Yeah. I'll get a rolling pin out.
And you also have to put a bit of flour onto the rolling pin. Sorry for that beeping, I have no clue what it is. Is it the dishwasher or something?
It just, if you add flour onto the rolling pin, it just makes sure that the rolling pin doesn't stick to the...
Because that's bad.
Yeah. So sorry about that, guys. We just start rolling out the mixture. If it is too wet, you can put it in the fridge for 30 minutes to make it harden. I'm just going to put a bit more flour on this because it's sticking to the cookie dough. Do you want to have a go?
Okay.
Now our mixture is actually quite wet.
So we're going to add a bit of flour to the mixture. I think it just depends on how much like your egg was.
Yeah.
Because you can get bigger eggs and smaller eggs. So.
Just mix it in a bit. It is quite a wet mixture.
Yeah. I am the cookie dough monster. Pin.
Right, Hope, now try and if you can.
Oh, it's still wet.
No.
It's like cement.
It's not cement. I think ours is a bit wet.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll add a bit of flour, just a bit.
That's not very much of a bit, but...
Yeah, no. So we still need a bit more, do we?
No, I'm evening the amount of flour on the whole thing out. That's going actually quite better than it was before. I spoke too soon.
Just a bit there as well. It's going to come off the edge.
Enge? What's an enge? If you want to make a meaning of the word enge in the comments down below, feel free to.
Yeah. Stonehenge. Stonehenge. There we go, that's what it's meant to be looking like.
It's not a very round cookie, but just tap the sides.
It's gonna come
Barely falling off the edge of it.
There we go, that looks like a pizza.
Except it's made a cookie. So now we need
Oh, yeah.
a baking tray,
That size.
quite big.
And then you've got to melt the
Chocolate.
chocolate.
After it's, well, while it's baking, so that you can put it in. Sides.
And you're just going to want to pinch
the
the
sides
sides so it looks like a pizza.
Because you need to make sure there's sort of like a wall around the inside,
So you
because
can
we're going to
put
be
your
putting the
chocolate.
chocolate in the middle.
This will be yummy, yummy, yummy.
I know. You can fill a bag with something to make sure that the bottom, actually we might do that, bottom stays down and you still have the edge.
But you've just got to make sure that the edge is even all the way around, otherwise it will cook differently.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it one bit to be too high, one bit to be too low.
Can we put a plate in the middle or not? It's too big anyway. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because then we can put the stuff around the plate. So you put your plate in the
Put it in the
middle,
middle and just push it down a bit so that it's got sort of like a mark
and then you can just push the dough
around the plate.
and so it's like flat.
But don't put it flat on the plate because then it'll have a curved side.
Oh yeah. Wait, how am I supposed to lift the plate out now?
I don't know. We need to get a baking tray, I know that.
Oh no.
What?
That wasn't a very clever idea, was it, Ruby?
Look at him. What, you meant to keep the plate in?
Oh. What, for when it cooks?
Yes.
You just made that up on the spot, Ruby. Just to let you know your iPad's on 2%.
Well, okay, let's get this in the oven. Hi guys, so now we've cut a square of greaseproof paper to go on our baking tin. We've obviously rolled out our cookie and we've cut another circle using a plate, greaseproof paper to put in the middle so that the sides rise. So now all we're going to do is make sort of a little dent in the middle of the circle in the middle.
And then we're going to add some barley.
To weigh it down.
But obviously you chuck that in the bin after.
Yeah. I can't open these. Can we just get some scissors? So, because we can't be bothered to try even more, I'm just going to open this. And all you do is pour the barley in, spread it out, but not so that it goes over the sides, because the point is that the sides around it, they rise, but the middle doesn't. It's not very heavy. What are you doing? So just spread it out about evenly, don't let it go over the sides.
No. Not even one, because otherwise that'll cook into the dough.
Yep. And you don't want barley in your cookie dough.
Oh, I've got cookie dough on my face.
So that's what it looks like. And now we're just going to bake it for 25 minutes in the 180-degree oven. So see you when it's baked. So yeah, after it's been baked, it looked like this. So it's a very big cookie. And now we've just melted our 160 grams of chocolate. We did, I think it was about one 20-second burst and then a 30-second burst, and just mix it in between. So now we're going to pour it in and see what it looks like. So
That looks good.
I know.
Can't wait to try it.
Oh my god. Ooh, that just.
I could so just lick that.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I'm not even in shock. By the way, who's taking this home?
Oh.
I should just half it.
Yeah. Might be a pizza anyway, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a cookie pizza.
Yeah.
How could we have not use this?
It's spread it out now. So I had an idea too. If you just cut around the edges to make it more circular, and you can put little sort of, no, not like proper that much, but then cut them into little triangles, so little mini pizzas, and just put them on the chocolate if you want to.
What do you mean? So just cut like that?
Cut around here, so like from here all the way around there, so it looks more like a big cookie, and then this excess bit you cut into little triangles and put them on here. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hope's going to hold the camera over it so you can see what we're doing. So we're just cutting about maybe an inch and a half-ish around.
By the way, the reason why it looks a bit burnt there is because we actually wanted it to be a bit crispy.
Yeah. We left it in a bit longer. So yeah, it doesn't have to be perfectly round, as you can see mine isn't. But
Bob might be putting some of them on as well.
yeah. And we're definitely putting some of these marshmallows on.
The marshmallow.
I think we're just going to maybe cut them in half or something just to make them smaller.
Yep. So as you can see, that looks like a pool of chocolate.
Yeah, just right in the middle. Looks much yummier than it did before. So that's why we did it. To make it look yummier.
Yeah. So, and then we might be putting these in like the centre.
So you see now when I take these 4 bits off, it doesn't have to be 4 bits. It looks more like a cookie.
Yeah.
So now, if we just cut...
And then you can taste some of it if you want.
Tasty. Really tasty. You can put chocolate bits in the actual cookie.
But we didn't really want to.
No.
Because since there will be chocolate on top as well.
I know this is the wrong knife to use, but...
No, no, no. No. Look at Luna.
So, if we just make little triangles just like this, so you just cut across like this, and then just put them on the top like this, just to make it look a bit cute. And obviously you can do what Hope's doing if you want to.
Dip a bit of chocolate into, I mean, you cook it into here.
Now we won't be using all this excess cookie on the top. Just a little idea, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
And you can do pepperoni slices or something.
Yeah. Even though you wouldn't use proper pepperoni, that would just be disgusting. That's one of my worst triangles.